Hi, welcome to the Magic Show, where we learn simple things to make us smart and lazy. As usual, we will have one topic for today, which is how to use AI on re- responding to our mails. So people talk of AI in multiple ways, but in email, how do we use that? And for that, we have a very simple application, which is an extension to Google Chrome. So we just go to Google Chrome and put that extension called Ghostwrite. Ghostwrite. Okay. So let us see how, let me just share my screen and let us go. For people who have not seen my earlier videos, I will just run through how we add an extension. So we just type Chrome extension Ghostwrite. Okay. And we take the first one here, Ghostwrite, which is a Chat GPT email assistant. Okay. Click on this and you will have the option to add to Chrome in the first time. I have already added it. So here it says remove from Chrome. You've got the name of the extension. It is called Ghostwrite. Okay. Now, once you have installed the extension, it comes and sits in your Gmail. Now, this is very interesting. Suppose we have an email, for example, this is an email that has been written to me by my wife. She says, when I send emails to Usha, my mails are not being received, always going to spam. And I have to respond to this. Normally, how it happens is that I have to explain the process. I say reply. Now, if you see, after adding the extension, there is something called write out here. Okay. So here it will say, tell Ghostwrite how to reply. So what I will say is, just tell her to whitelist your ID and all will be okay. Okay. And I say write. What it does is it analyzes the mail that was originally written to you and it makes a nice little reply. See the reply? It says, thanks for reaching out. To resolve the issue, please ask Usha to whitelist your email address in her email settings. This should ensure your mails are received in her main inbox rather than going to spam. Very nicely, it has responded. And I have just said, just tell her to whitelist your account. That's all. But here it has been explained in a proper way. Now, if I say insert, it will just insert this particular mail into your reply. I say insert, it writes this and it also asks you, how did Inky? This widget is called Inky. So you can say it did well. So this is one way of doing it. Now, if you notice, there are so many tabs out here. When you are writing an email, there are so many tabs. It asks you what is the tone in which you want to write: professional, formal, friendly, casual, very casual, direct or abrupt, or persuasive. So I say, suppose I want to rewrite this in a very casual way, not a professional way. And I say, write this. And I say, replace. See the effect, what it has. This is a casual response. No worries. Just ask Usha to add your email ID to her whitelist and that should sort it out. Okay. So if you have a different tone, suppose you say friendly and say rewrite. So it will rewrite the mail in a friendly tone. This is the friendly one. It sounds like Usha's email filter is being a bit too aggressive. Ask her to whitelist your email address and this should solve the problem. So the same mail you can write in different tones. You can write it in a professional tone when you're working from office. You can write it in a formal way, a friendly way, a casual way, a very casual way, which was very brief, direct, or if you're writing a sales mail, it can be persuasive. Okay, and then whatever I choose, I can say insert. I want to insert this or I want to insert this. Suppose I say insert this, it will insert this into my email. Okay, and whenever you say I liked it, it gives you a response that it trains Ghostwrite, it trains in Inky to give you better results every time. So this was a very simple way of replying, or and then you just say send, and that is the end of the story. So I hope you got this. This is a very interesting extension which helps you write stuff in a very fast way. You don't have to frame your sentences. You don't have to do anything. For example, now I look at, say, there is one support request which has come, and I want to reply to this and tell Ghostwrite how to reply. So I'll just say quickly, tell them that their explanation is not good enough. Ask them to elaborate. And just say right. A customer support has written to me and I'm saying, okay, just tell them that your response is, see, he has picked up the name of the person who has written. Then he is writing it in a very formal way. Thank you for the detailed response. However, the explanation provided does not fully address the concerns raised by our audit team. Could you please elaborate further on the steps required to ensure compliance, especially with respect to WF implementation and CDN content issues? The entire mail is written by my writing just one sentence that this is not good enough and you have to elaborate. But if I don't like this also, I just tell it to rewrite and it will rewrite this mail and get back. One more version will be given. See, explanation provided regarding the missing WAF and the security.txt file isn't clear enough for our audit requirements. Can you please elaborate further on how I can verify the WAF implementation and provide more specific guidance on adding the security.txt file? Then I can choose which reply I want to use and I can say insert and it automatically gets inserted in my response. I say they did well and I just say send. That's it. It is that simple. Now this is the power of AI. He is reading the mail which was sent to me and then responding in a very, very professional way, or I can choose the tone, whether it is professional, formal, friendly, etc., etc. Okay, I can also choose the length. I can say make it little lengthy, or I can say make it short. Suppose I say long, and then again I say right and replace that. Now this will be a little more lengthy than what we had originally. This is the long version of the same thing. Basically, it is the same thing, but in a longish version. I can use this. I can say insert this, and this gets inserted, and I can just say send. So you see how easy it is to handle emails and to write a detailed email. You know, I just tell them that their explanation is not good enough. Ask them to elaborate. And he has written a proper, concise mail, which is very, very clear. Okay. So this is the power of AI when you use it in your email. This entire system is free for the first 100 mails in a month. And then, of course, if you want more, then you can go for a pro subscription. But it is very, very powerful and very, very useful. Let us say I'm composing a new mail to XYZ, and there is a customer complaint. Let us understand what is the customer complaint. There is a disgruntled customer. He is complaining to you for a defective product. So maybe you want to pacify him and you want to say that, so I'll just say your complaint for defective product. Okay. Now, what do you want to tell Ghostwrite to write? So you will say, say sorry first. Then ask customer to give details of time and place of purchase, and that we will respond immediately to his fullest satisfaction. Okay. Now, the tone will remain professional, the length is automatic. But now I know this customer does not understand English. So I want to write in a different language. Suppose I say I want to respond in Hindi. Okay, and I say write. Now see, what I'm doing is the mail, there is no original mail. I'm not responding to a mail. I'm responding to a telephonic complaint, but I have to write a mail. Okay. So first I have to say sorry, then ask the customer to give details of time and place of purchase, and that we will respond immediately to his fullest satisfaction. But I know the customer does not know English, so I am writing the mail in Hindi and say write. Now see the magic that is happening. This is really magical. See, it is also giving the prompt, ग्राहक का नाम, हमारी सेवा से आपको जो असुविधा हुई है इसके लिए हम क्षमा चाहते हैं, कृपया हमें अपनी खरीदारी का समय और स्थान बताने की कृपा करें ताकि हम इस मामले को तुरंत आपकी पूर्ण संतुष्टि के साथ सुलझा सकें. And he is even put my name. Okay. So this is really cool. I love this. It helps you to write emails so easily, so fast, in a language of your choice. You can make it lengthy, you can change the tone, and there are lots of other issues like you can write the prompt here, etc., but I don't want to get into those things. As I said, the first 100 mails in a month are free, and then if you want more, you can pay for it. I hope you enjoyed this session, and if you like it, I would request you to please press the like button, subscribe to our channel, share it with as many people as you can, which will help us get more traction for such videos, and it will reach a wider audience. Thank you very much for listening. Thanks a lot. Bye.